Wow, that is wonderful to know. We can't just get over Lord Ganesha's divinity and cuteness. There are many more interesting and fascinating episodes of Ganesha.
At first glance, although these stories seem like a nice tale to tell children, they also have a real substance, greater importance, and significance. Do you know that the body parts of Lord Ganesha have a deep hidden meaning? Let's go over some of them. Om Gajananaya Namaha. I bow to the god who has a big elephant head. Lord Ganesha's elephant head symbolizes the immense wisdom of a person with perfection. Wisdom can be achieved only with independent reflective thinking, and we can realize our full potential only when the focus is towards the inner self.
Om Lambakarnaya Namaha. I bow to the god who has large ears. The intake of the spiritual knowledge is portrayed as Lord Ganesha's large ears where one listens to his teacher. It also symbolizes that even the wisest people are always open to hearing fresh ideas and opinions. The wise are those who always keep an open mind.
Om Gajanetraya Namaha. I bow down to the god who has small eyes like an elephant. Good thoughts, manana, and listening skills, Shravana, will create the inner experience, which is more powerful than the external, materialist visual objects. The eyes of Ganesha are thus small, symbolizing that you can only see what is required and nothing beyond.
Om Chaturbhujaya Namaha. I bow to the god who has four arms. In his right hand, he holds a hook or ankusa, and in his left hand, he holds a noose or pasa. Symbolically, the mind is like a wild elephant running from here to there in chaos. So, we must use the ankusa to tame and control our mind. Then we use the noose to tie it down and keep it close to us. Only then we can concentrate, contemplate, and meditate. On the other hand, he holds a dish of modakam. This sweet dish with its hard outer shell signifies that though the part of spirituality is tough, its reward, that is, the spiritual knowledge, will give joy, satisfaction, and contentment to the seeker, like the sweetness of the filling inside. Om Gajavakraya Namaha. I bow to the god who has a huge trunk and a small mouth. The elephant's trunk is one of the few instruments in nature that can perform both strong and subtle actions. It can uproot a huge tree as well as pick up the tiniest of needles. This signifies the need for us to develop our intellect, to be able to balance our actions in both the strong material world as well as the subtle spiritual world.
Om Ekadantaya Namaha. I bow to the god who has one full tusk and one broken tusk, remaining undisturbed by what the world has to offer, the joys and sorrows, the victories and losses, is depicted by the two tusks of Ganesha. For it only when we have risen above the play of opposites in the world, we can face the challenges that life throws at us.
Om Lambodharaya Namaha. I bow to the god who has a large stomach. Lord Ganesha's large belly is said to contain the whole universe and is symbolic of the way we should live our lives. We must be able to accept and digest whatever experiences we go through, be they good or bad. Throughout our trials and troubles, we must be equal minded and realize that all experiences are learning experiences and will bring us closer to God.
Om
Mushikavahanaya Namaha. I bow to the god who has little mouse as his Vahan. The little rat or Mushikam represents desire. If a man has desires, he can waste his whole life running here and there, fulfilling one's desire only to replace it with another. Instead, we should be like Lord Ganesha and keep our desires firmly under control, never allowing them to overwhelm us.
Though Ganesha is worshipped as the elephant headed god, the form, Swarup, is just to bring out the formless, Parabrahmarupa. He is Ajam Nirvikalpam Nirakaramekam. This means Ganesha is Ajam, unborn, he is Nirvikalpa, attributeless, he is Nirakar, formless, and he symbolizes the consciousness which is omnipresent. Such is the greatness of Sri Ganesha. Jai Ganesha! Let's get together and sing and dance on his tunes.